All right, so what's our tagline?
Let's talk comics.
All right, why do you have to do it goofy now?
I'm not doing goofy. Hey, everybody. Let's talk comics.
Why you got to do it like all sexy bedroom?
That was just me being.
You want to put my hand on your thigh? Let's talk comics.
Well, okay. So you want to sexy? Let's talk comics.
See?
That was more sexy. The one I did before wasn't sexy. It was just quiet. Shh. Let's talk.
I am so sorry this has happened to the internet. I am so sorry I did it. I let it happen. I stood by.
Hashtag bite me. How about that? All right. So today we're going to talk about. And by the way, I'm Garin from the Print Panel Podcast, and
we're about to do all of that on here.
Okay,
what are you doing?
We're not. Okay, we're.
You're all discombobulated.
I am because it's been a whole week. So.
Oh my God. We weren't prepared for the amount of emotion that we put into our earlier rant.
Did we have a rant? Was it a rant or educational?
Ass
kicking.
Rant doesn't mean it's invalid. You can validly rant.
You can validly rant.
My mother validly ranted a lot. Hi guys, I'm David.
And I'm Garin.
And we are the Printed Panel Podcast, and today we are recording our June 17th previews episode.
Preview what's coming out next week.
No, so I want to address something, guys. We got to get more listens on our previews episodes, or Heather's not going to let me keep doing them. She's like, statistically speaking,
our webmasters,
these don't hit.
Yeah, our webmasters.
These don't hit. And I don't have much argument for this. So if you listen to our reviews episode, listen to our previous episode, please.
But if you look at statistics, we had 3 months of no previews episodes, or very little. So it's like, yeah. So now,
speaking of very little, this week
coming up is small. So DC went heavy this current week we're in.
Yeah.
Heavy. There was a lot of good books came out kind of all at once, and
I wish I understood the marketing behind why Marvel's not dropping any books at all this week.
Well, from what we understood, and Richard did explain this, I think he explained it Sunday, maybe he didn't. No, he explained. The reality is
you think I'd be paying attention? I don't be paying attention.
So Marvel's slow rolling because, quite frankly, they are not trying to push things in people's face. They're trying to make sure that you're eased into it. And part of the reasoning is they actually have to get the printed stuff from China or wherever it's being printed from here as well.
So the books that have come out so far are just the tip. They're giving us just the tip.
See, you had to make it dirty. You had to make it dirty. I did not. That's all you, buddy.
Tip of the iceberg, man. What are you talking about dirty?
Tip of the iceberg. That's what we're calling it? Iceberg?
I mean, that's what I call it.
That's what it's one of those mornings. All right, so
yes, it is.
Started off really strong too.
And for those of you watching on YouTube this week, you are not at the belly button view. I am so sorry for putting our guts in your faces last week.
I felt like last week it was like all of this.
Yeah, it was just all about that belly. So if you're into the dad bod, last week's the episode to watch. And I'd like you all to know we're working hard to get in better shape. We've been walking and spending time together. And we only hold hands and skip occasionally.
Hey! We said we weren't going to talk about.
Look,
all right, so listen.
I'm out and I'm proud. Deal with it.
All right, so this week let's start with Ablaze. What do we got from Ablaze?
Mark Andolfo's Unsacred number 6.
Yes, I've had some interesting customers who've been coming in going, have you heard about this book, Unsacred? I'm like, yes.
Hell yes, we have.
Yes, I have. How many issues would you like? I have all 5. Let's go. So yeah, it's been a great book. It really has been fantastic. So
one, and I have to admit the book is different. There's nothing else like it on the shelf.
Well, not currently, but remember Liberty Meadows came out 15, 20 years ago.
And that's Frank Cho.
Very similar style. It's definitely in strip form rather than full comic form. Now Frank Cho, obviously, his was about dogs, anthropomorphized dogs and cats and all that, but it was much more silly than this is. This is,
I don't know.
Well, it's pretty silly.
It's pretty damn silly.
So, great fun book, though. Honestly, it's one that I've really enjoyed reading.
Gorgeous.
Oh, it's Mark Andolfo. She's amazing.
Marry me, Mark Andolfo. You're my only hope.
Apparently, you wouldn't be disappointed. Just saying, he's my very handsome partner here. You would not be disappointed.
I think she's actually like legit married, or with somebody.
Okay, well, maybe it's Mark Andolfo. You can always hope.
I don't care. I don't want to do anything romantic. I just want to sit and watch you draw pictures. That's.
Okay, so
yeah, it's nice.
Dear Mark Andolfo, please do a video of you just making pictures.
She does all the time. Follow her on any social media.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry.
I thought I did. All right, so and then we have AWA.
No. Then we have Aftershock.
Oh, you're right. We have Aftershock first. I'm sorry. I got my thing makes
It's like your favorite book, man.
So Dark Arc After the Flood #4 comes out.
Cullen Bunn! Woo!
Love Colin Bunn, man. He's fantastic. And then, of course, then the other, one of my favorite books of the year so far, The Man Who Effed Up Time.
John Layman.
Love that this is.
But not with Rob Guillory.
No, the two of them really are a good team. But Man Who Effed Up Time #3.
I mean, I got to admit, him going and doing something without Rob Guillory would be a bit like me recording a podcast without you. But,
Well, it's like Scott Snyder doing something without Greg Capullo.
which has happened.
It's happened. Yeah, I mean, it's weird.
It just feels.
The two of them really
dirty.
are that perfect team. Well, it's like when Jeff Loeb split from Tim Sale. That was weird too. I mean, they did what 20 books together, and it's hard to not see them as a team.
A dynamic duo, if you will.
I like that one. That's nice. AWA. Are you getting any AWA this week? There's no new ones. This is #2.
I thought there was a new one this coming week, or was that last week?
There was last week. Old Haunts was last week.
Old Haunts was last week.
Hotel #2 and Resistance #2 are this week. And now, what's funny is that they're supposed to be out in May, so literally good bit behind. And there's one of my favorite writers of all time, James Tynion IV, is doing a new book, Wind, from Boom Comics.
It's Tynan.
It's Tynion. Now here's the funny thing. So
Sign me up for that one. It's Tynan.
okay, you gotta add to your list. So this book was devised during COVID and created during COVID, and it was not put in any previews.
Really?
Yes, this came out because Boom was like, we're gonna put this book out. Now it's available through Diamond, but you wasn't in previews, so no one knew about it.
Do you know what's not going to be available for Diamond starting week after next? DC Comics.
This is the last week for DC Comics to come out from Diamond, and we can say goodbye to one and have a fantastic new start with another from Lunar. So very happy with Lunar coming on board. They did a great job while Diamond was out, and I think Lunar will be a fantastic distributor again. So
Betty Page and Conan the Barbarian had the same haircut.
Okay, that's a weird commentary, but all right.
I mean, I'm just looking at this piece of art, and it's.
What do you have from DC this week?
Oh, well, when we were discussing the show, Garin said, and I quote, "There's only 2 books from DC this week: Dark Knight's Metal #1 and Green Lantern Season 2, Episode 513.
Just #4.
The Adventures of Grant Morrison Tripping on Acid." And it was very insensitive because the Flash Annual #3 is also coming out.
Moving on.
Oh, I'm better.
Moving on.
All right, so no, Dark Knight's Death Metal #1, Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo.
I think Capullo or Capullo?
I don't know.
I think it's Capullo.
I can't say names. It's not like I talk for a living. Christ. It's not like I do a podcast. Pronunciation isn't my friend.
How long do we call it? Tinian?
Way too long.
Way too long. I'm sorry, Tynion.
Because
I'm
I
sorry, James.
pronounced all the letters in his name. I'm sorry.
Because you're amazing.
Because I am amazing. Oh, you're talking to him.
Yes, talking to James. James listens to all of our podcasts, and he sees it on video too.
No, he doesn't.
I got it.
He doesn't know we're alive. You need to deal with it.
I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix
Sure
that.
you
Watch.
are.
Watch.
Sure
Watch. I'm
you
gonna
are.
fix that. I watch.
Sure you
I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna get his email address from places, and I'm gonna send him stuff, and I go, "If you please come on, please,
Please acknowledge our existence." So Dark Knight's Death Metal, the follow-up to Metal,
Yes.
which we're going to do a review of today. And it's not going to be great because I don't remember half of it, even though I was supposed to reread it and didn't. Detective Comics #475 Facsimile, which is, what's the significance there?
That was first.
Jokerfish?
I think it was your first Jokerfish. Yes. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
then-
Martina did a homage cover of that one. It's pretty cool.
And then I've got Flash Annual #3 because
Which you've already talked about.
DC wants.
You already said that.
I know. I did that very jokingly. I was going through and like calmly doing these so people could actually pencil in
You
what they're
already
getting
said
for the
that.
week. Oh, I'm gonna kick you in the knee.
So, oh no, not the knee.
And then what's that book that you're getting that I'm absolutely not getting this time?
Oh, Green Lantern #4. Green Lantern season 2. #4. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Grant Morrison, you lost me, buddy.
No. You're gonna get
So
it.
here's reality.
you're just gonna go.
Here's reality. You are too into the intelligence and the multiverse for me to understand what's going on. It is above my intelligence.
I'm just saying this has been a great series, and it's so trippy and fantastic, and And the fact that you get so weirded out over it just makes it even more fun. Just saying.
You're not going to be able to enjoy the review episode with me. I ain't reading it. I'm not reading it.
So, IDW has Dying is Easy #5. Can't wait for that. Do we have a date on Last Run-In yet, by the way? I want to say it's late July, early August, I think. I can't remember.
Not soon enough.
Not soon enough.
Soon enough.
And as a retailer...
they could drop TMNT 106, 107, and 108 in the same day, and then drop last run in the next week, and I'd be thrilled.
Right, because that could be possible, but no, very excited about the Last Run, and we have actually customers coming in who don't shop with us very much who are like, "Hey, we getting that book in?" I'm like, "Yes, we're getting that book in." So very excited about that. I have 2 from Image. I know you only just have 1 from Image, right? Just the. So, A Man Among Ye. It's female pirates. Can't wait. That's #1.
My question was, do female pirates still care about booty?
Moving on. The other issue is
Are they gay?
Moonshine.
Are they gay female pirates?
I don't know. You're gonna have to read it to find out, aren't you?
No,
aren't you?
I'm gonna have
You're
you.
gonna actually have to read it.
I'm gonna have you read it, and then if it's awesome, I'll pick
Moonshine
up a
#16 is also next week, and I'm very excited because I love Moonshine. Great book. So Brian Azzarello, man, come on now. You got your Faithless over there from Azzarello.
I do love Azzarello.
Yeah, he's a hell of a writer. So that's a light week. Very light.
He creeped me out with this. Man.
So we'll talk about that in a minute.
Wasn't ready.
We'll talk about that in a minute. So as far as I'm concerned, guys, next week is a good week. It's not too heavy. It's a great time to catch up on what you've already been reading, but it's also a great time to kind of catch up on things you didn't try, like the Sumerian Red Nails. Yeah. No? Okay. Just me. All right. So anything else you got?
Look at this stack of ridiculousness. It's like
There's
clowns in a clown car.
Other than Joker, these were all good books.
Damn.
It just wasn't great. It was, I mean, the vignettes are okay. You're just not.
I hate anthology books.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to shut the hell up and end this episode because we need to and get on to fun things. And thanks for listening. Please check out our YouTube channel.
Yeah, if you're not watching YouTube channels, we're much
Subscribe.
We're much more interesting on YouTube.
Yeah. You
Well,
can
not really,
watch Garin roll his eyes at me a lot.
Me? Oh my! You roll your. Oh wow!
Okay, love you,
that was bad. You roll your eyes way more than I do.
Oh,
And I get those nasty judgmental stares too. You can't just stare at someone. Dirty.
What, do I breathe like
Stink,
that when I
stink
do?
eye.